And it's just basketball. It's just basketball.
Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day too. Fanboys, LeBron James fanboys, LeBron James fanboys. Welcome back to another episode of More People Speaking Their Truth About the Fake King. And today we got Kyrie Irving, my people. So LeBron James goes from high school to the chosen one. And as the chosen one, he enters the league with all the hype and fanfare about he's going to be the next Jordan, blah, 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 blah. And LeBron James spends about 7 years in Cleveland to reveal that he's actually not like Jordan at all. Because after 7 years, he not only does he leave Cleveland, but he leaves Cleveland to team up with the competition in D-Wade and Chris Bosh, not only having a super team himself, but simultaneously weakening the East, thus how LeBron James made the finals so many times in the East. So he goes to Miami and says not one, not two, not three, not four, and so on and so on. And they under-delivered with 2 championships. And in true LeBron James fashion, since he has revealed his true colors at this point, LeBron James then leaves Miami to go back to Cleveland to join a young star in Kyrie Irving, and they get Kevin Love, and 2016 happens, and Kyrie hits the biggest shot of LeBron James' career. Oh, that's not true, because Ray Allen also hit one of the biggest shots of LeBron James' career as well. But Kyrie hit the biggest shot in Cleveland for sure. And LeBron James takes all the credit, and despite 2016 being made available to LeBron James through some suspicious activity with the series, including a Draymond Green suspension that was kind of suspect. But LeBron James then declares himself the GOAT, my people. That one right there made me the GOAT. And LeBron James, again, showing his true colors, his need to have all the praise, his need to constantly be looking ahead, to try to bigger and better things, to more cheat codes, to an elevator to the top, to keep advantages in his favor. There start to circulate the rumors of a Kyrie trade. But eventually Kyrie requests his own trade, and Kyrie never comes out to confirm exactly why he decided to request a trade. But because we all pay attention, we know that it is because the Duck, the Deer, the leader of the 4 and 6 Kingdom, tried to have him traded. But of course, in true LeBron, LeDuck, LeDeer, LeLying fashion, he doesn't admit to this. So now this article is coming from Yahoo Sports, people, published on Monday, December 1st, 2025. says Kyrie Irving admitted he left LeBron because of the Cavs' betrayal after finding they were secretly shopping him. It says, during his tenure with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving was an exceptional watch, bringing joy to every fan's eyes with his beautiful crossovers, shifty handles, and marvelous shot making. Irving wasn't just a star, he was a fan favorite, showcasing a unique play style and talent that would make any basketball person fall in love. In his 6 years with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie quickly established himself as one of the best point guards in the NBA, but transcended his legacy when LeBron James returned to suck the franchise dry. The two became one of the best, if not the best, duos in the whole league, complementing each other on every part of the court. Irving helped James bring a championship to his hometown that he so desperately wanted so that he could get praise, people. Hitting a crucial shot for the title in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors. Hitting the most crucial shot, is more specifically, people, because that shot was much more crucial than LeBron James' block. As a matter of fact, LeBron James fanboys, in case you didn't know, even if LeBron James didn't get that block, if Kyrie hits the three, Cleveland still wins. So all that fanfare about that block, yeah, okay. It says, as a result, he is thought of as one of the best running mates in James' career. And LeBron James has had several great running mates. Maybe even the best, some would say. However, in the 2017 offseason, Irving shocked the entire basketball world when he requested a trade from the organization just a year after winning the finals and completing a historic comeback from being down 3-1. After that, he became the villain, although many don't know what actually happened before his departure. The Cavaliers were looking to trade Irving before his request. It seemed like Irving had it all: a champion, an NBA All-Star, top 5 at his position, all while playing alongside one of the greatest players of all time, according to mainstream media, not real basketball fans. Who would run from that? The biggest reason was that Kyrie wanted his own team, but another significant reason is often overlooked. Quote, leaving was inevitable, Irving said for ESPN in 2018. I could feel it. I didn't feel the need to say anything because I knew the truth, and so did they. They didn't want me there. A month before Irving asked out, he discovered that the team had explored trading him in June 2017. When his demand to get shipped elsewhere leaked, he made the decision to stay silent, saying that it didn't matter what others felt because the damage had already been done. When James was asked about Irving's comments that the franchise didn't want him, he said that the whole situation didn't make sense and refused to elaborate. Of course, LeBron James, the GOAT of lies, said that. The thought was that the two weren't on speaking terms and that there was resentment on both sides, and the truth is, it was. Irving felt the lack of respect and independence from James. It is inevitable that mistakes were made on both sides and that the two hadn't appreciated one another enough. Yeah, I would argue that LeBron James didn't appreciate Kyrie enough, and that LeBron James couldn't handle the fact that Kyrie wasn't just going to play second fiddle as he shouldn't, because Kyrie is much more skilled than LeBron James. But anyway, there you have it, people. Kyrie officially saying that, hey, yeah, part of the reason why he left is because he found out that they were trying to trade him. Now, this is no surprise for people who followed the Duck and know how underhanded he is. But the thing is that after all these years, Unclutch Sports continued to promote this lie. It was just last year, 2 years at max, where Rich Paul went on a podcast to talk about how everybody thinks LeBron James is controlling things behind the scene, and that's just not the truth, people. And why do you guys think that? Why would you think LeBron James is controlling things behind the scenes? Well, because we can see with our own eyes, and again, the more time goes on, the more the things that we all could see from afar, or the things that we could gather from afar, are being confirmed by people close to the situation. So again, Kyrie just confirmed this. Now this brings us back to the Anthony Davis and Luka situation. It is hard for me to believe that LeBron James didn't know about this trade, that he didn't know anything at all about this trade, because LeBron James knows everything. Now, the only possible thing that I could potentially see that he may not have known is because at this point it seemed like the Lakers were over LeBron James and were ready to move on from LeBron James. But again, I have to say, it would take a whole lot of convincing for me to believe that LeBron James knew nothing about this Luka Doncic trade. So this brings me to a thought I have about LeBron James and these multiple superstars that LeBron James has been able, or I should say that the NBA has allowed LeBron James to play with. LeBron James has played with D. Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen. Of course, he went back to Cleveland and played with Kyrie and Kevin Love. Then he gets to the Lakers and he has Anthony Davis. Now, at one point on the Lakers, he has Anthony Davis, Rondo, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, and Russell Westbrook. And now he has Luka. Now, out of all of those stars, the person he lasted the longest with was Anthony Davis. LeBron James fanboys, you guys want to take a guess of why that is? It's no way you could guess. You guys can't think. You guys can't think that deeply. But here, for everybody else, Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna tie this back together. Michael Jordan, when he was on the Dream Team, he kind of took a back seat and he just said, hey, I'm gonna play defense. Of course, he got his points here and there, but everybody knows that Barkley was the best player on the Dream Team. And I would argue again, that's because Michael Jordan took a back seat and he didn't feel the need to go out there and assert his dominance as far as the rest of the team is concerned, because he was only concerned about winning. And as long as they could do that, Michael Jordan was comfortable playing with whatever role was needed. So he took a backseat, kind of focused more on the defensive end. And I say that to say this, because Michael Jordan is a real alpha. He was not threatened by the rest of the people on the team. Like he knew, and he knew everybody else knew, that he could assert his dominance at any time. Matter of fact, you heard about the practice games with the Dream Team and the things that Michael Jordan did in those practice games. Magic Johnson talks about one in particular. So yeah, Michael Jordan, because he's a real alpha, he doesn't have the need to, or maybe I should say, other superstars being around him doesn't make him insecure. I said that to say this. The reason LeBron James lasted so long with Anthony Davis is because Anthony Davis is not an alpha. The reason LeBron James, I believe, ultimately left Cleveland, aside from the fact that D-Wade was getting old, I think another thing is that D-Wade was more of an alpha than LeBron James, and Pat Riley is definitely more of an alpha than LeBron James, and LeBron James is not comfortable in situations where his beta-ness is not seen as the alpha. And so when he went back to Cleveland, Kyrie has more of an alpha mentality than LeBron James. I did a story about, who was it? I think it was Brendan Hayward who told a story about Kyrie sitting on a bench telling the other players that LeBron needs to get with him to work on his handles because he had just gotten ripped by Tim Duncan or somebody on the Spurs, I believe. But yeah, so Kyrie was that kind of player who, again, who was a student of Kobe Bryant, you know, someone who looked up to Kobe. So Kyrie was more of that force who was willing to disrupt things. LeBron James could not handle that. This is what I believe. LeBron James fanboys, if you don't like it, you can go cry in the car. So this is why I believe he ultimately wanted to have Kyrie traded, is because LeBron James cannot be in the midst of other alphas for too long because he starts to get exposed. His insecurities start to get exposed. But this is why he was able to play with Anthony Davis for so long. It's because Anthony Davis was not an alpha, so LeBron James could remain in control of the situation. And I would dare say, I don't think we're going to get to see this play out because it seems like the Lakers are done with LeBron James. And after this year, even if LeBron James doesn't retire, he won't be a Laker. But if LeBron James did get to remain a Laker, I believe ultimately he would end up either leaving or trying to do something shady behind Luka's back. Because again, Luka is not the kind of mentality that's going to be cool with playing second fiddle, especially to someone who he can clearly see he's better than. But anyway, we gonna hold up here. Happy Fanboy Friday to everyone except LeBron James fanboys. We hope your day is going terrible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about Kyrie coming out and confirming what we all knew, and that is LeBron James, or I should say that he decided to leave Cleveland because LeBron James tried to have him traded. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let me know what you all think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.